Hey, besties. Let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? This reunions in general. Okay, sorry. Let me get it together. For this season to be so epic, this reunion part one was very lackluster. It was nefarious. It was, ugh, it wasn't giving. I think the husbands came on too soon. Like, why are they here fussing and fighting? I guess they'll continue next week on part two. And maybe, I guess, Brittany will come in. Is Jared going to join her? Probably not. It would be nice. Um, and then I guess they're going to conclude. And for what I got, honey, Bronwyn and Lisa just can't get it together because Lisa is about herself, self-absorbed. OMG, you just to watch it is just pitiful. But welcome, besties. You are now behind the shade, and thanks for joining me. I review your favorite reality shows weekly. Now let's kiki and try to ha and get into another episode. It's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 5, episode 17. It's reunion part 1. How would you guys rate this review, besties? It was just for a series this season to be top tier, chef's kiss, 10, 10, 10 across the board. This reunion was a good 3. Okay, maybe a 4, but it's no more than a 5. Seriously. You drop down in the comments, please, and let me know what you thought about the reunion. And don't forget, we got stuff to do, so don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe to my channel and turn your notification bell on, ding dong, so that you know each and every time that I post my content. Now, the reunion starts, Andy speaks to everybody. The ladies come out as a collective. They look good collectively. I believe Angie was the best dressed. That pink was beautiful. Most of the other women had on red. Whitney had on red. Mary had on red. Bronwyn had on red. Lisa had on purple. Her dress was very lackluster, like the reunion, and that's probably why. Meredith had on like a burgundy. I believe her son designed the dress, whatever. Whatever. Her hair was cute. Bronwyn's hair, I like it short. It was cute. Lisa gave you that straight, silky flat iron. Whitney was cute. Just the eyeliner was too heavy for me. She doesn't need a whole bunch. Maybe she does, but the eyeliner was just too much. Mary was cute, had her cufflinks looking like Wonder Woman, so there's that. Heather. I don't even remember what Heather had on. She must have had on red too, because I don't even remember. So Andy speaks to everybody. He congratulated Meredith for becoming the first bat mitzvah that arrived on a sleigh. He congratulates Heather on her second book titled Good Time Girl. And we find out that Lisa named her book, but she will not be getting any residuals from the book. But definitely a shout out. Lisa did not fly to the reunion on Coach. She says the fans, anybody who sits in 17C, always tags her in their pictures. What else? Whitney is wearing a new necklace from her collection, not Alibaba. Y'all notice how Meredith said Alibaba. So Rihanna is now following Bronwyn, and they even DM'd each other. Honey, they be talking in DMs, honey. Come on, Riri, slide in my DM, honey. We are both Pisces, honey. I think I don't even remember her birthday, but it's near. It's close to mine. Maybe 2 days away. Come on, girl. We got some Piscean to talk about. She's so cool. I like her. I like everything about her, just about. Have you guys been, have you guys drove past her childhood home in Barbados? They painted it. When I went, I think it was just a normal, I don't know, just a neutral color. Um, Someone I know just went by there and it's painted green and orange and just looking like a real beach house. So anyway, back to this. We won't be on here long. Not much happened. Um, Okay, so Rihanna, so Brahman says she's gonna channel Riri in this reunion, honey. So be prepared, Lisa. Ghetto Lisa. So Mary says she is clocking in and she's ready to let it go. She's here, baby. And says Robert Jr. is doing good. And she also said later on that Robert Sr., we haven't seen him because he does not choose to film. That is her thing only. Angie and Brittany showed up to the reunion in the same dress. That dress was cute too. Someone when she walked on, someone called her the belle of the ball. Angie won the best. No, Angie won the dress battle. So Brittany they had to find Brittany another dress. Maybe that's why she didn't come on yet because they gotta go shopping to find Brittany a new dress. So they said, "Okay, husbands, y'all come out then because we can't bring Brittany out yet." Maybe that's what all this happened. But what would be wrong if they had the same dress on? Like, who cares? Do a who wore it best, vote, and keep it moving. Y'all will survive. Okay. So Andy asked Angie and Lisa for a safe word, honey, because he said they both, get loud and can holler and scream, and he is concerned about his ears, honey. So he let them know, it's kind of hard to get your attention and bring y'all back. So let's use a safe word that will bring you back. Lisa says she wants to use Bezos, and Angie will use Opa. Andy wants to set the intentions for the day like he did. I remember he did this in OC. So Brahman says she's willing to apologize and get some apologies. Good luck with that because Lisa's not going to do it. And if she does, they're fake. Whitney wants to have a convo with Lisa. Lisa says, okay. Whitney then explains that her website, they talk about the website having the same photos as Alibaba. She said it was just a 48-hour placeholder sent from her vendor, and then they were going to replace it with her model, and it's not Alibaba. Her jewelry is curated, people. It is curated. Do you get it? Not Alibaba. It's curated. Lisa, we want to know. Andy wants to know from Lisa, where's the evidence that proves that she was not involved in the Alibaba gate? And I'm sitting here like, how can she give you evidence that she wasn't a part of Alibaba gate? What do you mean? You have what? So anyway, Lisa says Lisa says Whitney never gave her proof. There was no evidence that she was a part of it because she wasn't. Lisa says she's sending Whitney Sean's bill. Sean is her investigator who did all this work. Remember how she was threatening her? I'm gonna have my investigator, and they could get with the police and find out, and I'm gonna bill it to you. So she still says she's still telling Whitney she's gonna send the bill. Angie, why do you think Heather prioritizes her friendship with Lisa over you? She says Heather twisted her words about her saying Lisa lets Henry, like she uses video games to babysit Henry instead of mothering him and, spending quality time. She always lets him play video games, and the video game is his babysitter. It's a messed up thing to say, and I gave her a pass, says Lisa. Brahman says she should have known if you're upset with her. Lisa's like, Brahman, you want to get involved? Because, Lisa and Angie, they tried to mend their relationship, their friendship. And, here go Brahman, you should have known that she was upset. Okay. You want to get involved? She was like, girl, Lisa said, oh, you pimping hot. Bro was like, you want to get big with me? I can go big. I can play. Let's go. All right, Bronwyn. All right, Bronwyn. Bronwyn 1, Lisa 0. Bronwyn tells Lisa she was furious with Angie for repeating the conversation to Whitney, and you repeated conversations to me. What's the standard here? Does that couch, only that couch can repeat? I was like, oh, Bronwyn 2, Lisa, or the whole couch 0. Lisa said she told Bronwyn she was going to handle it with Angie. Heather says Angie's comments about Lisa's parenting felt like a shift. Angie, but remember the shift was Angie started the season, said she was not going to let Lisa connive her and control her and bully her. She said she was speaking up this time. She was going to speak up. And honey, Angie went from the last seat on the couch to the first seat on the couch. Did you guys clock that? I think this is only what is this Angie's second or third reunion? Is this our time? How is this Angie's second? Okay, because I remember she was, I think this is her second reunion. She went from the end to the first. Okay, the last seat to the first seat. So Angie and Lisa worked things out. Remember, they went to the aquarium with the kids, and then by the season finale, things blew up again. Angie had posted on X that Lisa has a mystery man that pays for her lip fillers. She fired back on Lisa because Meredith said in an interview that she liked Angie better when her and Monica were backup dancers for Jen Shah. They went back and forth and back again. And what happened was they were dancing to WAP on TikTok. Okay, moving on. Angie also posted on X that Lisa's G-Wagon got repoed. Lisa says she don't even know what you're talking about because her 2025 Porsche is parked right next to her G-Wagon, and they show a picture. Then she says her 911 is on the way, and that is another Porsche. Heather says Bronwyn told that to Angie because they all like, well, where did you get that information from? Bronwyn says someone sent it to her and she just was repeating it. Of course, they were not on good terms, so she felt really good about repeating it. Andy brings up Bronwyn's $4 million necklace, and I'm still a little confused about this. So Bronwyn says instead of the studs, she got the hoop earrings, and then she got a smaller version of that $4 million necklace. Now, child, the jeweler, the lady that was there, her name was Emma. The jeweler, Emma, told Lisa that nothing was purchased. Now, everybody's asking Lisa, like, how do you know? Why did you call her? You guys are friends? Lisa said, yeah, we've been friends, but we ain't talked in like 2 years. Lisa just texted her one day and just out the blue and told her that they did not purchase anything, and she was kind of bummed out about it because remember she drove from LA to Palm Springs with this stuff, and she probably makes commission whatever, and nothing was bought. Emma said nothing was bought, so and she doesn't know why Bronwyn is saying that she bought the merchandise, the jewelry, because she didn't. So Bronwyn says, that I have to talk to her about that because that's unprofessional. Why is she telling you about my business? All the other girls on the couch is like, yeah, I wouldn't do business with her either. Oh, yeah, I would never. Oh, no. Now I heard that they said in those YouTube streets that Bronwyn thought the necklace was too big and too much anyway. And it was. I mean, where are you going to wear that to? And I'm just sitting here like, why didn't she wear it to the reunion? It seemed like this is where she should have worn it to. So I'm thinking she don't have it. I don't, because she did say, Bronwyn, did y'all clock that Bronwyn said she returned them? So you bought them, but you returned them, or did you return the merchandise that was shown on TV and you bought a smaller version and the hoops? Maybe that's what she was saying because she says that she will be sure to wear her jewelry the next time she sees Lisa. And then she kind of said, like, I don't know when that's going to be because, they're not on good terms. So I don't know if that meant somebody's not coming back to the show. Did the Todd father say we're done? But I don't think so. I think she just means that they're not on good terms. I don't even want to go into did that mean Brahman's not coming back? Because of course she's coming back. Come on back, Brahman, and bring Monica. Ooh, eat these girls up. Oh, besties, I heard, did you guys hear that Meredith is not coming back? Huh. So if she doesn't come back, Monica would have to come back and they can form an alliance against Lisa. But then Lisa gonna go over there and be friends with Heather and maybe try to get back cool with Whitney. Ooh, Bronwyn and Monica against no, but Bronwyn and Whitney. Anyway, I'm not even sure about that because we got to talk about Whitney and Bronwyn. Okay, so Bronwyn and Lisa has not talked to each other. It's been a month. Bronwyn says she feels something went wrong with them. And after seeing how Lisa is with Angie and Heather, she thought they were really good friends. So that's what this whole season has been about. Bronwyn has been chasing behind Lisa, the whole season because she thought they were really good friends. And I'm not sure how she thought that, but okay, she thought that. That's innocent. So it appears to us that has ran behind Lisa trying to get this friendship fixed. But she said after she saw how she is with Angie and Heather, she realized that they are just social friends. And Lisa agreed. She said, "Yeah, we don't talk deep. We don't go deep. We just have a good time." And yeah, a social friend means, an associate. So the question from a viewer was, Heather, do you regret how you treated Bronwyn? Pretty much she said no, because, Bronwyn was being a little two-faced. And then Heather threw it on Whitney. And back to you, Whitney. Whitney was like, you won't claim me as a friend publicly. I was so supportive of you, Bronwyn. And I was like, what are you, the side piece? Oh, Whitney, Brown was treating you like a side piece friend. She was only doing that because she was running behind Lisa. She just said that. She's sorry. So Bronwyn kept putting Lisa on a pedestal instead of seeing that there were other friendships that she could have nurtured. She knows that now, Whitney. Bronwyn and Heather in Palm Springs, child. This whole thing. So pretty much Heather knew she wasn't invited. She wasn't coming on a couples trip. She knew it was drama as soon as she got to Bronwyn's house. And, she really felt like Bronwyn was two-faced, talking about Whitney and all this and all that. And asked, why did she start mess with her? Like, she want to know, why did you start it with me? So a friend said to Heather that, ever since she done lost weight, she's become a mean girl. So Heather says, no, when she was heavier, she was the underdog and she was meaner then because she had battles to fight. And she was talking about how hard it was to put on all these undergarments and sit up here with all these beautiful, skinny women. She said she had more confidence when she was heavier. What? Because the show strips you of your confidence and your ego. Wow. Let me drink some coffee. Hold on, besties. That's good, good, good. So Mary chimed in and she said, yeah, before Heather, I know her and things have changed in the last 5 years. She was really dark and she wasn't happy. And now she's self-assured and pouring more love into herself. Okay, great. Good for you, Heather. You messy crap starter, you pot stirrer. Bronwyn never meant to share her daughter's grandparents' story. Lisa said remember, Lisa told Bronwyn she looked like Gwen at the airport when they were coming back from somewhere. Oh, I think Palm Springs, right? Brown said she looked more like her dad and showed her a picture of the dad. This is the only picture Brawins has. Not sure why. Well, I guess you're going to have it because you just got to have it. It's history. So she showed Lisa the picture because she thought Lisa was her friend. Lisa recognized him, because she's friends with the grandparents. And she defends the grandparents, and that she's standing on business, 10 toes down. But we understand that. Lisa knows how sensitive this subject is to them all, of course. But Lisa went on the after show and she said they filmed the after show before they filmed the scene or something. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. How are you talking about something that didn't happen yet? Anyway, we don't believe Lisa. We can't go with her. So Lisa did an after show and she said the family thought Browin had a loss. I don't even know if I could say. I don't know if can I say this word, but I won't say it. Browin had an M. It's when the pregnancy terminates itself. You know what I'm saying? Starts with an M, and the next syllable is pretty much the next carriage. It's an M carriage. Okay, that's a good one. So Browin had went to production and asked them not to play the clips of the grandparents mentioning them, their names, anything about them. And so she says in the 18 years, she has never said who Gwen's dad was, never discussed anything about him. Even Todd, she's her husband, who she's been married to for 10 years. She just showed Todd a picture of the dad. Like she does not discuss these people. Like never. Like she said her dad called his parents and they are still waiting for them to call back, and Gwen is 18 years old. Lisa is defending herself. She is not. She just won't fold. She will not apologize. She's not. She doesn't care about anybody on this stage but herself. She's still talking about it when she should just be quiet. I mean, you're not going to win, but she's trying to win. And I think she started crying because she was losing. Well, she did say it. She's losing. She can't seem to be accountable for what she said. Then she starts to cry. Heather whispers to Lisa, I had to rewind it and read the closed caption. Heather whispers to Lisa and tells her, say sorry, there's no way out of this. And she shook her head no while she was crying. She just shook her head like a little kid, like, no, I'm not apologizing. She was like, she's not doing it. Brown is telling Lisa in this moment, even if you wasn't aware of what you were doing right now, you can apologize to me for doing it. You can apologize in this moment. And Lisa don't like you telling her what to do, because Lisa gonna tell you, I'm not doing what you want me to do. I do it my way. It might not be how you like it, but I'm gonna get to it how I get to it. So she doesn't take any of Bronwyn's advice. And Lisa just, like I said, she's all about herself. And Bronwyn should have just got up and punched her in the face, because you're not gonna be playing. You like sometimes you got to show people what you mean. And I don't condone violence. I'm sorry. I don't. But we're just having fun, besties. We kiki ha ha. If that was too sensitive for you, just click off, because I'm not going. If you don't get my humor, then whatever. But now, Gwen is 18, and Brahma says she will let Gwen handle that situation how she wants. And I love how she just put an end on that. Gwen is grown. She's going to do what she wants, and I'll support her. But Lisa, you need to shut your mouth. So Andy asks, can Lisa and Brahman move forward? No. Why are you asking that? You just trying to get a rise out of Lisa. No, no, no. Then here come Lisa talking about, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And see what I'm saying? She was telling Heather, no, I'm not going to say sorry. But then she going to come later and say it. But it's not real. It's not genuine. She's just sorry that it's all happening. And just from my standpoint, the way you got upset when Angie spoke of your son playing video games as a babysitter, you see how that hurt you? And that wasn't even heavy. You know what I'm saying? Lisa, just you being a mother, you should understand where Brown is coming from. That's fine. you can, those people are great people, and they, you know what it is they have status. It sounds like them people got some money, because I've heard Lisa, it's not about their house. Clearly they got it going on. They rich like this, rich like that. They probably give Lisa a whole bunch of gifts every holiday, support all her businesses. I get it. You're friends, but you can support both people at the same. And it is hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough to be in the middle. It is. Just like Kyle over there with Dorit and PK. It's tough to be in the middle. It's tough, but you can shut your mouth. All you had to do is be quiet and don't speak on people's stuff. That's all you got to do. But if they did, the reality show wouldn't be as good, right? Okay. So, so no, they're not moving forward. So then the husband joined the reunion stage. Okay, okay, okay. So then they addressed Todd and his bluntness, and you know, people's opinions has strengthened their marriage, they said. Normally people's opinions weakens your marriage, but they said they're strong. They got a chance to see how they talk to each other, and pretty much they are working better. They're changing. They're working on how they speak to each other. You know, Bronwyn has this snarky, sarcastic tone where she like gets ahead of things that you might be thinking about, Todd. So she'll say it first. Like, oh yeah, you probably think I'm a gold digger because we're 23 years apart. She gets in front of that. She'll say what she thinks you're thinking, and she didn't realize that it was, you know, she was joking badly at Todd's expense. So she's going to stop the sarcastic bend with her sense of humor. And he's working on not being so blunt, you know, when it comes to talk how he talks to Bronwyn. But he does not appreciate Gwen's business being brought up, Lisa. He let that be known. And he kind of said a little jab. He threw a jab out there to Heather, too, about how you talking about me. You don't even know my name. I can't remember. Who did Heather think his name was? I can't remember. But so he's so he says, you know, don't be talking about my child, you know, but he don't really refer to her as his child, but we know that the sentiment is there. So, you know, he was like, I don't appreciate, you know, my Gwen's business being brought up on camera. John says, no, Browen brought it up on camera. Browen said, well, he's talking about the after show when Lisa brought it up. Lisa says, you know, Todd, I know where you're coming from. Todd, I know where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from. Todd tells Lisa that her saying she had an M carriage, you know, that wasn't. John cuts him off, told Todd, you better watch your tone. And Todd said, I'm not watching my tone. You watch your tone. And John said, watch yours. And it was it's like they going back and forth and back again about tones, honey, because you know John feels like he has to stand up for his woman, honey. He got to stand up for Ghetto Lisa. And that was the end of part one, besties. Next week, did I see? I think I saw Brittany come on. Did I? Anyway, I hope it gets better from here because part one was but I guess we got two more, so it's gonna get deep. It's gonna get better. Besties, baby, that was it. I'll be back with another review. Bye, besties.